Hi, and welcome to 4th grade science by Mariah W. and
Jordan H.
So these are the kingdoms. There is archaea, bacteria, protists, fungi, plants, and animals. A kingdom is the largest group into which organisms can be classified.
Invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates have no backbones. Vertebrates have backbones.
So vertebrates would be like a cat and a dog.
Invertebrates would be like a worm.
So this is a biome, and it's the taiga biome. It has water, trees, and weeds. A biome is
like a surrounding. There's a desert biome, there's a forest biome, there's a plain biome.
And this is camouflage. Say this girl wants to go hunting. Then she would have to blend in with her surroundings and have on brown, green, and black to match her stand. And camouflage, you just want to blend in with your surroundings. Say you're the predator. You don't want to see your prey see you, so you can attack them. And if you're a prey, you don't want your predator to see you because you really don't want to get eaten.
Okay, here we have the crust, the mantle, and the core. The crust is about 20 miles deep in some places, but it can be shorter or much larger. So here we have the crust, which is the outer layer, the mantle, which is like magma. We have the core, and scientists cannot prove that there's an inner core, but some scientists believe that there is.
There's not really a way to prove that there's an inner core unless you have to go into the core to find the inner core, and you won't really live that long. Yeah. And this is the layers of the soil. It starts out with the topsoil, and that is what you plant in. And it goes to subsoil, and it gets harder as you go down. So this is weathered bedrock, and it's rock. And this is bedrock, and it's nothing but rock.
Completely solid, no dirt whatsoever.
These are 4 different types of clouds. There's a stratus cloud. A stratus cloud is a low cloud. Cumulus. A cumulus cloud is a fluffy cloud. It looks like a cotton ball. A cumulonimbus cloud is a cloud. A storm cloud, it brings bad weather. A cirrus cloud is a thin, wispy cloud. And those are 4 different types of clouds.
Here we have the atmosphere. First we have the troposphere, which is about 17 kilometers high. And then we have the stratosphere, which is about 15 kilometers high. And then we have the mesosphere, which is about 85 kilometers high. And then we have the thermosphere, which is completely in space, and it's 650 plus kilometers high.
This is condensation.
Condensation is when gas turns into a liquid.
Air mass.
Air mass, so like one part of the air mass, say, would turn hot, and then it affects all the other parts of the air mass. Here we have a front. So the cold air mass would come in and push the warm air mass, and the warm air mass would come in and push the cold air mass. But the boundary in between them is called a front.
This is climate. Say these 4 seasons. Climate is a period of weather over a long time. Fall. Fall is cool and windy. Not warm enough for short sleeves or a tank top, but not cold enough for a coat. Summer. Summer is hot. Not cold enough for a jacket or a coat. Spring is warm. On some days, it can be cool. So in spring, you'll get a little bit of everything. Yeah. And in winter. Winter is freezing. You need a jacket or you'll get sick.
Okay, so here we have wind. In winter, it can be cold wind, but in summer, it can be warm wind. But it just kind of depends on the season.
Humidity. Humidity is the measure of moisture that is in the air. Temperature. Temperature is how hot or cold something is. So say some part of food is in the freezer, it would be freezing. And if your food is in the oven, it would be really hot. This is air pressure. So the air, it's pushing down on the flour. It'll make the flour go down. So it's putting pressure on the flour. So that's air pressure. The force of air is pressing on the flour. Precipitation. Precipitation is anything that falls from clouds, so like snow, rain, hail, freezing rain. And hail and freezing rain are like the same, but people call it hail or freezing rain.
Yeah. And then here we have dense. Warm air is less dense than cold air. So warm air stays together more than cold air.
Wind vane.
A wind vane points to which way the wind is coming from. So the wind can be coming from the north, the south, the east, and the west.
Well, or the west.
Yeah.
A rain gauge. A rain gauge is a tube that collects water. It shows the amount of rainfall. So like this rain gauge, it could be at like 10%, 20%, 30%, and if it overflows the rain gauge, it will probably be a flood. Well, it is a flood. A thermometer. Thermometer measures how hot or cold something is. So in winter, it'll be in the cold, freezing level. In summer, it'll be in the hot and mild level. So it depends on what season you're in. A hygrometer. A hygrometer measures humidity. So 10% humidity, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, so on. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.